have you here for today's video, which is a day in the life type video. We have a lot going on today. I'm going to be working outside in my dahlias. We'll be deadheading them. I also need to go through my whole dahlia patch that we started from seeds and mark the ones that I want to keep the tubers for and leave the rest. So it's not quite time, thankfully, yet to be digging them out, but I do need to get on that and also be deadheading them so we have pretty blooms. We did start selling to a wedding florist, which is super fun, but also a good kick in the pants to keep on top of them a little more. So that's been super fun. We'll be working on that. It is a pretty rainy morning. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today, so hopefully we don't get too wet, but gotta get it done, so let's get out there. Loving doing homeschool in the afternoon recently. We used to always do it in the morning first thing, and I was starting to feel overwhelmed with this, just all the other things that were also begging for my attention in the mornings. And so we decided to try a couple days of doing it right after lunch, and it has been such a game changer. The kids seem so much faster with their schoolwork. I think it just helps to get their minds freshened up in the morning by running outside. and then do it in the afternoon. And we are just learning as we go this year with now kind of 3 in school. Leslie also is begging to do schoolwork now that the others are doing school. So we are using the Peaceful Press and a Becca for most of our schooling. So that's what's working for us this year. And I think it's a win. We're heading to the store now, Leslie and I. I have been super hungry for this harvest salad that my sister-in-law made a while back, and it has sweet potato, like roasted sweet potatoes, pumpkin seeds, and just all kinds of goodness on it. So good. So I think I'm gonna make that for supper. I also have a big load to take to the thrift store. We were working on cleaning out the basement, and just so I'm really in like declutter mode and organizing and things. So I'm gonna drop that off at the thrift store and stop at this little Amish stand for some groceries. Got my groceries put away, and now it's time for a treat. It's about 4 o'clock. So on repeat has been this rooibos tea latte that I posted in a recent video. I'll put it in the cards here, but it is so tasty and on repeat. All right, so the kids are at the barn with Josh now. They usually love to go out there every afternoon and help with feeding the calves and that kind of thing. They love playing out there. So this would usually be my time to pick up the house, make supper, do all the things inside, finish any projects, do, you know, just all the things. But since having a baby and now having a newborn, or how long are they even called newborn? She's 3 months old already. I cannot believe it. Realizing that I have to prioritize my time a little bit differently. Oof. Now it's kind of re-shifted to, I still try to get those things done, but she does cluster feed a lot. This used to be very like me time, and it's not the case anymore, but I'm gonna try to get dinner ready in time and the house picked up. Those are usually my 2 things that I try to still accomplish as much as I can. Doesn't happen all the time, but that's my goal. So tonight I think we're gonna make that harvest salad, for lack of better words. I think it was called something along those lines. I bought sweet potatoes, and then on my way home I was like, oh my goodness, I wonder if it was roasted pumpkin. So we're gonna do some variation of this like harvest bowl slash salad. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna turn out to be, but I'm really excited to give it a try. Let's get started on that. All right, to start things off, we are going to roast some pumpkin seeds. This is gonna add so much crunch to the salad, and in fact, that's one of my favorite parts about the salad is all the different textures coming together. So I'm gonna pop that in the oven and roast it at 325 and just keep an eye on it till it's a little bit golden and smells toasty. So next we're gonna wash up our lettuce. Y'all, I'm gonna miss all the fresh produce whenever we get frost, but for now we're enjoying it. So I'm gonna just chop that up for the base of the salad. And back to the pumpkin seeds. Anybody else multitask in the kitchen? So I'm just gonna put some sugar. I would have liked to use brown sugar, but I forgot that we didn't have any. So anyhow, I used white sugar, and then just add some maple syrup till it's kind of like a wet sand consistency. Pop that on the oven and turn it on, and we're gonna let this get to about the soft boil stage, and then add a little bit of baking soda, and this will get bubbly and so fun. And then I'm just gonna pour that on top of the now toasted pumpkin seeds, and we're gonna mix that, and then I'm actually gonna pop that back in the oven to just break it up a little more, get that real nice and crunchy, but you do wanna keep an eye on it so that you don't burn it at this stage. Moving on to the sweet potatoes. This is really pretty just straightforward. I'm just gonna wash these big boys and then we're gonna peel them and chop them up. You could do this however big sizes you want. I like to just do little chunks, and totally could do pumpkin too. Roasted pumpkin is so good, but you do the same thing. Just chop it up in little cubes and then throw that on a pan. I just put some avocado and salt on, but honestly you could just go crazy with seasonings to your taste. I love adding paprika or garlic powder or a whole bunch of other things as well, but sometimes it's also nice just to keep it simple. So I'm just going to massage that into the sweet potatoes, and then we'll roast those at, I think I did it at 475 for around 15 minutes. We're not done yet. We're going to slice up some fresh pears. Y'all, this salad it's all about the toppings. I mean, really, what salad isn't all about the toppings, right? I am a firm believer that salads should not just be something that you make yourself eat to get greens in, but they should be so tasty and so much just flavor just bursting in your mouth. So that's what we're doing. We did serve it with some garlic bread, and Kyra is helping me out with that here. And then we did also serve that with ground beef on the side. I would have liked some other like chicken or ham for the salad, but it was still good. The salad was definitely the star of the show. And somehow my assembling the salad clip got lost, but I put on some feta as well, and it was so good. I hope you enjoyed these little glimpses into our day today and that it inspired you in some way. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!